Have you ever wondered what would happen if Hypixel Skyblock rolled back or reset? Well, in the past, this has in fact been actually quite a real reality for some people. Huge dupes, glitches or bugs have all happened over time, leading to some rollbacks and other people even fearing that the server may be reset. To be honest, sometimes I wonder if that would actually be for the better. A rollback back in 2019 caused absolute mayhem for players like Roshamui. He lost all the pumpkins that he farmed. The same rollback also affected Bums. He lost some magma minions. This was met with clarity from Caldia saying that it was due to a database issue. Fast forward to 2022, and realistically, if there was actually a rollback to be carried out at this moment in time, the most likely culprit would probably be somebody exploiting bugs leading to a dupe and so on. Now, if I say the name Akinsoft, I'm sure a lot of you probably know who that is. If you don't, it is this guy. Akinsoft is a Hypixel Skyblock YouTuber who in 2021 was planning to quit and move on to different games. So he decided to invest every single penny that he had into booster cookies in order to basically crash the economy. So he spent 10 billion coins on booster cookies. Hey presto, the economy pretty much, well, say crashed. It didn't crash, it went the other way. Drove the booster cookies prices up by around about 1 million coins. When he'd bought every single booster cookie there was on the bazaar, he then basically deleted all the chests and deleted his profile. This caused a rollback. Granted, as far as I understand, it wasn't a full server rollback, it was more just a local rollback on the bazaar. Still a rollback though. Now some people may be rightfully worried about server rollbacks and resets, but there's one thing you shouldn't be worried about. Not being subscribed to Nitros? Yeah, it's time to plug. At the moment, we are actually trying to beat the population of San Marino with subscribers. Now the population of San Marino is coincidentally somewhat of that of YouTube rank. Now the plan is to actually visit San Marino. If we actually get to YouTube rank, we'll be able to kind of have more subscribers than the population of the whole country, which is pretty ridiculous. All I'm trying to say is make sure you are subscribed to the channel, it would help out a lot. Anyway, back to the video. Anyway, all this talk about rollback and resets got me thinking, what would it actually take to get Hypixel Skyblock to be reset? Well, let's think about it. Realistically, there seems to be a new dupe every other week. And obviously the server's not been reset yet, so maybe a dupe couldn't do it. And there's been lots of other crazy things like glitches, ratters, scammers. Obviously, ratters and scammers will not change even if the game was reset. But realistically thinking, to be honest, I think it's most likely to be something like hyperinflation that would cause the game to be reset. It's got to be. Just like in Germany all of those years ago, and pretty much Venezuela at current, the only way around that level of inflation is to just make a new currency. Inventing a new currency in Hypixel Skyblock other than coins with predetermined demand is going to be very difficult. Obviously there's things that could be implemented in order to decrease the level of inflation, but I think that would probably kill the game if it got to a point where things were worthless. Even though it may seem great going over to the auction house and buying a Hyperion for 2 coins, or the equivalent of 2 coins, the game would soon get incredibly boring. I mean, if there's no actual reward for getting a good item, then it's just not as good. For instance, when I get contraband and I buy an item, it's definitely not the same as grinding for the item and buying it yourself. But content at the end of the day. I guess this only really leaves one question. Would a reset actually benefit Hypixel Skyblock? I personally think yes, but I can understand that a lot of people would probably say no. When this video is released, there will be a community post up on my channel which will basically just be asking if you think Hypixel Skyblock would benefit from a reset. Voice your opinion, make sure you do vote on that. Anyway, can you tell content is scarce? You know it's bad when you're talking about a rollback or a reset. Plus bring foraging update. Or any update for that matter. Anyway, if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.